Hello, and welcome to our first episode of OC News Team, coming to you from our studios at Saddleback College. I'm your host, Andrea Moore, and on today's show, I have some very exciting and interesting news stories for you. We checked in with our Saddleback men's basketball team and scoped out some fun activities and events around the campus. We then went outside the school to see what's happening locally in Orange County. Now let's get going with our first story. I had the opportunity to sit down with our men's basketball coach, Andy Ground, to check in with the team and see how they have been doing this season. Let's take a look. Saddleback's men's basketball coach, Andy Ground, is currently in his 17th year of coaching after he played for the Gauchos from 1981 to 1983.
As a player, when I came here, I had no idea that I was even thinking about coaching at that point in time. I never thought I would be back.
During his time here at Saddleback, Coach Ground has led the Gauchos to 3 state championships, with the most recent one coming last year in a very exciting fashion.
Every one of them's really a cherry on top of your year. It's a great journey, and to finish as a champion is the best feeling there is.
A great coach cannot be successful unless he has a strong staff to help him along the way. His assistant coaches are truly top-notch.
They do everything. They do individual workouts in the evening. They do just as much or maybe more than I do now. I'm kind of just overseeing things.
This year's team has secured first place in the Orange Empire Conference, bringing the title to Saddleback for the 5th straight year. Playoffs are amongst us, so make sure you come out and support your Gauchos. Since our filming, the team has won first place in the regional finals and secured their spot in the state tournament this weekend. It looks like Coach Ground and the Gauchos could be winning their 4th state title. Best of luck, guys. To keep up with the team, you can check out their website. Now, moving on, the Saddleback Gauchos men's tennis team played the Irvine Valley College Lasers March 3rd at home. Entering Thursday's conference match, Saddleback was down numerous players due to injury and illness. Freshman Rico Gatto faced off against IVC's sophomore Sam Cohen in the top singles match. The Gauchos put up a great fight but lost 9-0 to the Lasers. The Gauchos move on through their season with a record of 8 wins to 5 losses. The men's tennis team currently competes in the Orange Empire Conference. They have won 26 conference titles and 6 California state championships. For more information about the team and schedule, visit saddlebackgauchos.com. Now, do you want a chance to meet new friends, learn a new skill, or win some cool prizes? Well, OC News Team reporter Stacy Herrera brings us our next story telling you how you can do just that. Check it out.
Every Monday and Thursday at noon, Saddleback students gather to take part in the weekly ping pong tournament at the Quad by the Game Lounge.
It's just friends coming in, get together, socializing, de-stressing a little.
Each week, students can win small prizes and be in the running for an iPad or other larger prizes at the end of the semester.
Every ping pong tournament, they offer like 2 movie tickets, and then they have a bigger one at the end of the semester where they offer bigger prizes.
The event is for anyone who wants to meet new friends and learn some ping pong.
I mean, just come join and hang out and play. I mean, because when I first started, I wasn't very good at all. I was kind of I just do it just to hit the ball and try to get on the table. But as we started playing more and more, I got better, and I was able to put spin on the ball and then spike it and then return it. It got fun as we got better. So, I like to spike it, obviously. That's always the funnest part. We kind of just do it because we're just a big group of friends out here, and we kind of just play against all of each other and test each other's skills, and we get better as we play. So,
for those interested, here's how you can join too.
You sign up for the ASB stamp, which is like $10, and then you can play like ping pong and do all the other games that they have here too.
From semi-pros to beginners, everyone is welcome to join this campus activity.
But it can come in. We have guys who are just learning how to play. We just teach them here.
For OC News Team, I'm Stacy Herrera.
Wow, the talent around this school is really no joke. From competitive basketball and tennis to friendly ping pong. And it doesn't stop there. Last week was the 2016 Saddleback Star Competition, and our cameras had the opportunity to follow the story from the auditions to show night. Let's see how it went. It's that time of year again for the Saddleback Star Competition. Our OC News team followed the story closely. We had all types of vocal performers, from rap to international opera. Every student that showed up to the audition had to fill out a quick questionnaire, then had the opportunity to sing for the judges. Many students came out to audition, and the ones that were selected competed March 3rd in the McKinney Theater.
Bang, bang, I hit the ground.
Fast forward 2 weeks, and it's time for the competition to commence. Once the audience took their seats, they were in for a real treat.
Welcome to Saddleback Star!
The auditions were great, but the performance really came out strong for the competition night.
And it feels like I am just too close to love you. Like you make me feel like a natural woman.
Saddleback is really filled with so much talent. The audience had the opportunity to vote at the end, and a winner was chosen.
It is Taylor! Learn to live half a life, and now you want me one more time.
Genuinely, we had no idea who was going to win it, so I'm blown away. This is amazing.
Congratulations to the winner, and thank you to the Fine Arts Department for letting us be a part of such a great event. Rock climbing in Orange County has grown in popularity over the last few years. Reporter Curtis Rattay spent the day with a local climber to find out what the sport is all about.
I've been climbing for about a year and a half. I climbed inside for about 3 months before I went outside, and when I did go outside, it was extremely harder than I thought it would possibly be.
Today, Padilla went to the isolated boulders off Ortega Highway to repeat some of the newly established routes. Bouldering is a style of rock climbing that uses no ropes and focuses on shorter climbs with very difficult movement.
And then it's kind of a really good sense of accomplishment, like after you finally finish a route, especially if you work on it for a long time. Like you can't get past one stupid move and you finally get it.
Climbers use brushes to remove dirt and debris from outdoor rock. This is extremely important for smaller holds. Rock climbing is a sport that's growing in popularity. Since 2012, 5 gyms have opened in Orange County.
Seals and sea lions are having a tough time this year. Mia Agravidor finds out what is causing their problems.
El Nino is not only causing weird weather in California, but it's also wreaking havoc for the seals and sea lions in the water. Kristen Donald, Director of Education at the Pacific Marine Mammal Center, explains the situation.
What we're seeing is a lot of malnourished animals that are coming in because of El Nino. El Nino is driving the fish off of shore, and this is normally the normal species they eat, such as sardines, anchovies, things like that, and they are seeking colder waters. Well, what's happening is females that are nursing their pups that are tied to the rookeries cannot swim out that far because they'd be away from their pups too long. Yearlings that aren't that strong enough to go out there can't reach that fish, and so instead they're eating lower calorie fish that's not healthy enough for them. They also hold a whole bunch of parasites that are not normal for sea lions, and so these animals literally have nothing to eat. And you overlay overfishing on top of El Nino timeframes, and El Nino is a normal cycle. However, this one is particularly bad, and it's supposed to extend into this year and be even worse. So you overlay any other kind of human impact on it, and it becomes worse for the animals.
If a marine animal is found stranded on the beach, the center advises to call first before anything else.
And then send us a texted picture to our rescue phone, and we can assess the animal, bring the equipment, and then go out and rescue it.
Do not approach the animal under any circumstances when you see one.
And these animals can be highly dangerous in that they can be aggressive, they bite, and if somebody happens to get in their space and they are feisty, they're going to retaliate.
There are some ways we can help the seals get through this El Nino.
So reducing, reusing, recycling, because that's going to keep trash out of the ocean. Another super big one is just not using any kind of plastic bags, plastic baggies. Those things are things that the animals think are squid. They eat them, ingest them, or get entangled in them, and so it's a huge problem.
Laguna Beach, I'm Mia Gravidor for OC News.
For more information, please visit pacificmmc.org to check out pictures of the current patients and different ways to donate to the center. Saddleback College is partnering up with the nonprofit organization Helping Hand Worldwide, offering free groceries to students and the community. Come over to the parking lot 1, building 3 of the Culinary Arts Building from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. the first and third Wednesday of each month. All you need to do is show up and bring a reusable bag. It's that easy. No income verification required. For more information on Helping Hand Worldwide, go to their website at thehelpinghandworldwide.org. Our next story shows local volunteers joining forces by using their craft through the nonprofit organization Knots of Love. Reporter Natalie Lozano has the story.
Knitting and crocheting was a skill of Fabiani's passed down from her grandmother. They became a hot commodity among her friends and family.
My son said, "Mom, make me a cap." And I said, "I don't know how to make a cap. I only make long, straight, flat things." And he said, "You can do it."
Christine Fabiani founded Knots of Love in 2007.
So then I made another one, and it was pretty good. And then I made another one, and it was even better. And then pretty soon, all of my son's friends had caps. Everybody I knew had caps. So I looked for a charity to donate my caps to and couldn't find one. And here we are. I started my own.
Fabiani soon realized her caps could serve a higher purpose for people in need.
The motto at Knots of Love is to help someone who is in need of comfort and warmth when they're going through a very difficult time in their life. Mostly we send caps to people who are undergoing chemotherapy.
Knots of Love is a Costa Mesa organization where volunteers hand make and deliver these crocheted hats and beanies throughout the country for people in need.
Taught how to crochet by one of my mom's friends. Okay. But I'm left-handed, so it was a little bit difficult to learn, so I went to YouTube and kind of learned.
Melissa is known for her swift pair of hands and different techniques. As the only left-handed crocheter of the team, she was self-taught when she joined Knots of Love. Nat Cole received one of these beanies while going through her own health challenges. She's been hooked ever since.
I was in the hospital one day, and I had gotten a Knots of Love cap at the Orange County Fair a couple years before, and I literally never took that cap off.
We can make them a nice fashion statement or a nice comfortable piece to wear on their head, then it makes a big difference in their lives. It's a very simple idea that it helps them in so many positive ways.
In Costa Mesa, Natalie Lozano reporting for OC News Team.
For more info, go to knotsoflove.org. Now, Saddleback College's radio station KSBR 88.5 FM recently held an on-air tribute to honor the life of one of its own.
We're going to sway from our traditional format in order to pay tribute and celebrate the life of one of our beloved friends and colleagues here at KSBR. As many of you may know, Sherry Brinkerhoff, better known as DJ Sherry B, passed away this past Sunday.
KSBR volunteers and DJs got together to commemorate and celebrate the life of Sherry and her time at KSBR.
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Tuesday to you. Thank you for joining me back in the Jazz Lounge. I'm your host, DJ Sherry B.
The tribute took place during Sherry's regularly scheduled air shift that took place every Thursday for the past several years.
DJ Mark Schwartz hosted the tribute that featured Sherry's favorite songs and messages from friends.
Sherry was someone that really stood out. She wore this big Uncle Sam outfit with the hat and the red, white, and blue outfit that really stood out. I mean, she definitely liked being the center of attention.
The event was a combination of friends, chicken wings, and music.
I just enjoyed every Thursday she would come in and we would just talk about anything and at the same time, nothing.
She enjoyed the music, but more so than the music, she just enjoyed the moment.
Well, this is what Sherry B was all about. It was infectious, and she had it going. It was her smile.
In addition to losing a member of our Saddleback College family, the nation also lost one of our own.
The Regans were longtime friends of Saddleback, dating back to 1968, the opening of our campus. This was a relationship that lasted for the course of their lives.
I'm proud to say that since that time, Saddleback College has distinguished itself as an outstanding educational institution with first-rate instruction and state-of-the-art facilities. To the faculty, staff, and students of Saddleback College, my congratulations on 25 years of excellence.
This past week, at the age of 94, Nancy Reagan passed away of congestive heart failure. Saddleback College's flags will be set at half-staff in honor of her life and her relationship with our campus. She set the standard in the causes and organizations she dedicated herself to. Her famous statement, "Just Say No," in response to the war on drugs, started one of these causes. Her memory is sealed to our campus, with the Health Sciences Building dedicated to the Reagans and their everlasting relationship with Saddleback.
Mrs. Reagan is recognized for reinventing the role of the First Lady in the White House and being the most influential of President Reagan's advisors. And this concludes our first episode of OC Now. I'm your host, Andrea Moore, and thank you for joining us. Visit our website at ocnewsteam.com or check out our Facebook page. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.